Right, and of course, the mother of all string theories, he tells us, is M theory, right? He says, as it turns out, though, there are 5 different kinds of string theories, each with characteristics working in respective domains. One of the contributors of string theory says that for a theory that makes the claim of providing a unified framework for all physical laws, it is the supreme irony that the theory itself appears so disunified, right? He says the theory itself is not unified. To someone learning the theory for the first time, it is often a frustrating collection of folklore, rules of thumb, and intuition. And at times, there seems to be no rhyme or reason for many of the conventions of the model. So string theory itself may not be the final theory we're looking for, right? And so what we come up with then is a second string theory revolution. So the first one was in 1984. This one happened, he tells us, in 1995. And, a second superstring theory revolution. And it was called M theory, right? So he says we met M theory when Hawkins and his co-author employed it in their argument for a universal universe that spawned from nothing. M theory, recall, is the unified theory Einstein was hoping to find, the one that will, after 3,000 years, show us the grand design, right? And so M theory is a network of theories in which each theory is good at describing phenomena within certain range. So that's the basic idea of M theory, right?
In other words, need multiple M theories, so MM theories, and within multiple universes, so MMMM theories. So it's just the M and M theory.
Yeah. So M theory requires additional spatial dimensions over the individual string theories, bringing the total dimensions now to 11. So we've popped up another dimension here, right? So we're recreating dimensions with these theories. The problem, though, he tells us, is not enough evidence, right? He says, but there are very serious problems with all forms of string theory, including M theory. A particularly troublesome one is that there isn't any, notice, empirical evidence for them, nor perhaps can there be. So there's no evidence for these, right? There's no way for us to make any empirical. In other words, and this is, they're unobservable. And they are more than unobservable. We can't even observe what the implications that they give us, right? So this is a problem. This is a pretty dismal situation for empiricism, right? He says one of the problems related to this lack of empirical support is that there are a lot of individual string theories within the 5 classes of string theories, as many as 10 to the, you ready, 500th power, right? And this is one of those cases where more isn't better, right?
It's like golf score. You want to get to 1.
So string theories that we know how to study are known to be wrong. That's the problem. And those that we cannot study are thought to exist in such a vast numbers that no conceivable experiment could ever disagree with them all. So the ones that we know of are wrong. The ones that we can't that we don't know of or that we think are, we can't have any experience or experiment rather to show whether or not they're wrong.
Right. This isn't like games of free cell where you just got to figure out the right collection of cards and each game can be won. 10 to the 500th power is 10 or 1 with 500 zeros next to it. That's a large number, so much so that Google wouldn't even name its next search engine after it. But you have this kind of reverse idea that science has kind of come up with on the back end, where again what we looked at is this instrumentalism, saying, well, we don't know if it's true, we don't care that it's true, but it works. And so you can almost say at least that's your starting point, as far as if you want to be a good scientist, if you want to have a good understanding of science, at the very least it should work. But here it seems like they're doing the reverse, or what they're kind of hawking at the old system of philosophy or even of theology, and saying, well, we know it's true, and now we just got to go hunt for the right theory. And once that clicks in, boy, we're just going to go out with a bang.
Right.